week. Eric is back. Eric, look at the camera. You gotta look at the camera.
Okay, fine.
Okay, look at the camera.
Hi, everybody.
Eric's back. And, well, all four of us are here. Me, Eric, and, of course, these two guys.
Oh, yeah.
These two guys. Now, remember, we're supposed to name them. We talked. You were on the show last week remotely.
I was very remote.
Very remote. And
I was told that I wasn't allowed to come here last week due to bad behavior the week prior. I wasn't even on the week prior.
Yeah.
That's why I was in there.
I just thought of my name.
Well, what's the name you got for yours?
Because it's going to be Schwen.
Schwen?
Schwen the Forkbeard. That was a Viking a real Viking. Schwen the Forkbeard. You know? That's him. That's Schwen. Schwen the Forkbeard promoting Ruby's chocolates. He wears a tie. Yeah.
Okay, fine. Ketones Kevin.
There you go. All right. So Kevin.
I have a reason for Kevin.
Kevin, Schwen, Kevin.
There we go.
Yeah. Introduce them. They're kind of sleeping right now. They're chilling.
Very chilling.
They're chilling. Anyway, so
much like the guests we try to get here on the show to show you every day. This week they are all chilling.
Yeah.
At their home, at their residence, still working, whatever the case may be. So instead, you got us four.
You got us. You have four. All four of us. So
four. Vier.
Yeah. Okay, so every month, the second Tuesday of every month, we have a meeting here at the Warrior Healing Center for the Veteran-Owned Business Network. So, so Tuesday, you veterans that own a business, meet us here on Tuesday at 5:30 in this building right here at the Warrior Healing Center. And we're going to schedule people for our podcast for the whole month. Mm-hmm. We're going to schedule them out. Mm-hmm. We're going to make them write in blood. In blood, they're going to have to write a contract that they will be here, right?
That's right. Blood.
In
That's
blood.
right.
In blood. So, because we're doing this for you. We want to support your business, get the word out, and...
Believe me and this guy, even those two back there, we could be doing something else, but no. We do this for the veteran community.
That's right.
That's because we care.
That's right. We do.
We do.
We're altruistic.
That's not lip service. We care. We come out here out of our own time. We don't pay money. We do this for free. We do this for the veterans so they could go ahead and get their business, their name. They're out there so, people could get eyes on the product and see what's up. Yeah. We're out here to help you.
Yeah. So come to the meeting.
Don't let me get on my soapbox. I'm going to steal your soapbox. I swear to God. Don't.
I got a few of them tonight, I think.
Does it matter?
I'm going to give you a horns up. What do we got?
Travis, you've been on a couple times, so your blood's good. However, some other individuals. But if you want to share some blood, by all means, you can go ahead and donate it to the Veteran-Owned Business Blood Bank. Ooh, that's a new business. I'm going to start it up.
Always thank you for joining us, Travis. Always welcome. Enjoy your comments. So, I do have a soapbox.
Your jocularity. I'm going to
start.
Soapbox, that's it. See, y'all
on
messed
a
up.
serious note.
504.
Serious note. It's really been bothering me, okay?
Y'all go get it.
Maybe I'm getting old, letting things bother me. But
you kids, get off my lawn. Yeah. Go ahead, tell them.
Terrible fatal accident recently on the same road that Ruby's Divine Chocolates is on out there on 92. A terrible fatal accident. A business owner in town, deceased. Another lady deceased. I mean, and, I just went to Phoenix on Saturday again to get chocolates. Saw an accident on a freeway, actually 2 accidents. I'm like, okay.
Oh, yeah, we saw that on the way back from Scottsdale.
Yeah. And it's really been bothering me because, okay, I drive. People say I drive like a grandpa. Well, I am a grandpa. But you know what? Do you drive like a grandpa? No.
Okay. I don't drive like a grandpa. I get on there and honestly, I'm the one that'll get on there and I'll go 5 over.
Okay.
And if I don't need to be in the other lane, then I'll get back in my lane.
I'm all right.
Or I get them. By the way, this show is not subject to being all G-rated or anything. Sometimes it could go PG. Sometimes it could go a little bit R. So
maybe,
demonetized might happen today because, you know, I don't drive like any of those stupid asses or anything of that nature.
Yeah. So it's really been bothering me because I drive up. I go to work every day, 92. The store's on 92. My daughter drives on 92, and you could be doing 5 miles over the speed limit and you're standing still.
Yeah.
People fly by me every day. They got to be doing upwards of 70, 75. And I'm like, okay, you're going to get there 5 minutes sooner than me, or you're not going to get there at all. And it drives me nuts. You know, people pulling out in front of you, speeding, tailgating. Slow down. It ain't worth it. I mean, it just, I think of the lives that were lost here in town. A business owner.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know the person personally. My son does. He tells me great individual. And it's just, to me, it's such a waste. And it doesn't make any sense. And I watch people speed flying by me, and then they have to stop at the red light, and I roll up right behind them at the red light. I was like, what was the point?
Yeah.
What was the point? You got at the red light quicker than I did.
Yeah.
But we got there at the same time. You know. No, serious note, I don't care. You can, if you don't like what I'm saying, slow the hell down. Just drive. There's a speed limit for a purpose because, you know, on 92, there's so many side streets, so many little businesses with driveways that come out, people coming in. And that's why it's probably not got a 75-mile-an-hour speed limit, because it's not a freeway. So it's
people on motorcycles have been taken out. People on bicycles have been taken out.
Yeah.
People driving around side streets. And it doesn't matter who you are, because I've seen cars do it. I've seen motorcycles do it. They all drive like today's the day that we finally got out of the pandemic, and I just learned how to frickin' drive. Wow.
Yeah. I mean, we have, you know, we've been in business for 6 years. Mm-hmm. We've had customers, regular customers that we know have passed away, and you know, it's always very, very disturbing to hear because we get pretty close to the regulars. You know, you get to know them.
Yeah.
I would be so angry if one of my customers trying to come out back on 92 from being at our store suffered a terrible accident like that. It's just such a waste.
It's terrible when you get, like you say, get to know someone and then they leave the earth unexpectedly.
Yeah.
I mean, because you got motorists who feel shopping parking lots are the Indy 500. Remember the one that passed away at Fry's?
Yeah. Yep.
Same way. And all you people that work in the Jettig area, when you come in through the East Gate and you decide that you really have to get to that right turn, and we get to the light at the same time and I get a chance to look at you, it's not that important. Slow your ass down.
Yeah, thank you. You know, if you really want to just risk death, go to India, fight a tiger with a knife, and there you go.
If you're in a hurry, learn from it and leave 10 minutes earlier.
Yeah.
If you have to, get to work early so you can fall asleep on your keyboard. Yeah, I know. Well, I used to. But
Eric quickly jumped on this soapbox.
That's right. It's a soapbox for two. Jack,
Yeah.
Is there any room? Hell yeah, come on.
Yeah. No, serious note. I know, but it's bothering the hell out of me. It's such a damn waste. So that's all I'm gonna say.
Wish we had a guest today. It's us now. It's us now.
That's right. So you're gonna hear this.
It's all
stuff.
four of us.
Yeah.
It's all four of us.
Yeah. I wonder if they're ever gonna get on a soapbox. Yep.
Well, technically they are.
Yeah, there'll be a day they'll be on a soapbox.
You know what? That's an idea. I'm gonna go get a soapbox just so I can put those two on there. Going, all right, we're getting on our soapbox and just put them right here.
There you go. What does a soapbox look like?
I guess we'll find out.
Now that you say it, I was like, what is a soapbox?
You know what? Worst case scenario, just buy a box and put soapbox on there.
Where did that saying even come from? A soapbox. So it must have been in the old days. Soap came in big boxes, and somebody stood on one and did a big speech. It must be. We're gonna have to research. Anybody out there want to research the whole soapbox thing?
Travis, where you at?
Yep, we got it at the fingertips. So that's the modern era. You don't have to wonder. You just look it up. There you go. So What is the soapbox?
Box origin. Oh, get on my soapbox.
Okay, so we'll give Eric a minute.
Yeah.
While
we're doing that,
Yeah.
you can go ahead and talk about that event that's coming up July 1st and 2nd, Stand 2.
I don't know the details, so you're going to have to talk about it.
Oh my God!
I did hear about the brand new, I think they call it athletic park or whatever, a Veterans Park.
Oh yeah.
They had a picture on Facebook. I was amazed. I guess it's gonna be a full football field, a track, all brand new, shiny. I know someone who can make you a soapbox. Oh, okay.
We have a lot of word workers.
Yeah.
Stand up for freedom street fair, but yeah, okay, we'll touch on that. I'll touch on that.
All right. So yeah, a lot of things going on this summer. Some things we can't bring up yet. Not yet. We still got some big news coming up in July.
And if you want to know about that news and you're a veteran business owner, then you may want to show again the second Tuesday of every month over here at Warrior Healing Center in the conference room at 5:30.
And then you'll hear about it.
That's right.
That's right. You'll hear about it.
That's right.
Yeah. So, yeah, stuff coming on. You got anything special going on?
About a political subject. Want to see the soapbox?
Okay.
All right. Well, before we go ahead and stand up for freedom street fair going on the 1st and the 2nd, what could we possibly talk about that's coming up soon? I don't know.
Before that?
Before that, there's something coming up.
Well,
oh yeah.
Are you talking about my birthday?
Is it your birthday in June?
Yeah, June 29th.
Well, before that.
I don't think you were talking about that.
Well, that's good. That's good to know now. See, what? June 29th.
Yeah. He wasn't talking about my birthday. I know what he's talking about. Father's Day.
That's right.
Not Father's Day.
June 29th. Oh, that's going to be a Thursday episode.
Is it really?
It is Thursday. Yeah, it's right there.
It's on a Thursday.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yep, Father's Day. That's right.
So I'm going to be here on my birthday.
Now, obviously, the only things we've heard about so far is the Dad's Olympics, which is great. But, I always kept seeing those posts over there for Sierra Vista. Oh, my God, for Mother's Day, if Mom's bringing this, then they'll go ahead and get 30% off and all that. What are the other business owners doing for Father's Day? Any hints? Any suggestions? I know that all day, if you check out State of Ketones on Facebook and or Instagram, I will be having my 5-pack for 30 special. 5 random ketones for 30. All you got to do is DM me. I'll go ahead. You know what? If you're in the local area, I'll drive them to you. Oh. All right? I'll drive them to you. We'll crack one open and might even crack the 6th one open with you, and we can go ahead and try it out right there.
There you go.
Keto Drive-By.
Keto.
Sponsored by A State of Ketones.
That's a good gift for a father, especially if...
Believe me, dads, as much as we joke about this, hey, Dad, seriously.
If
you're at the grocery store, you're with your wife, all of a sudden she goes to produce, she's standing by the honeydews, and she's got like a paper in her hand, and then she's like going, yeah, the honeydew list. Like going, okay, I get the hint. Mm-hmm. Dads, we need the energy. How many times do you come home from work and you're sitting in your chair or whatever, and you're just like going, I'm just going to sit here for a little bit, and then all of a sudden it's 9 o'clock at night. You need the energy to go ahead and get back up because there's a lot of things you could be doing. If anything's around the house, because some things you don't want to listen to, you got to get it done. You want to get it done, and you'd feel a hell of a lot better. And plus, there might be a whole bunch of other things you want to do anyway. I know I got to go through going to the gym, go to karate, go do other stuff. I mean, there's a lot of things I could be doing, and I don't want to waste my time sitting in a chair. Get that natural energy running through. Maybe I want to go ahead and make sure that I can make it over to Ruby's Chocolates just in time so I can get those jerkies and stuff.
We got to remember we're talking not to the fathers because we're talking to the wives and the daughters and the sons. So buy your father or whatever significant
fathers
father.
Like underwear. Yeah, fathers like ties, but
socks.
Socks.
But maybe you know a
Give a little
father
something
that has
different.
gained a little weight, maybe needs to lose a little bit,
Get a little motivation.
but you don't want to tell him, hey, you need to get going and lose some weight.
Pops, what's up?
So you buy him these wonderful ketone drinks and tell him it's for energy, which it is. This is a positive energy drink, but the side effect is you will lose some weight.
You'll burn some fat. It'll make you feel good, give you that extra energy, give you that go.
Yeah. So do that for your father.
And at the same time, hey, when you're going out places, I'm serious, you want to go check out this place?
Now, you know, we did really good for Mother's Day. Fathers like chocolate too. Definitely they do. But we have other stuff. And so what I do this every year for Father's Day. And I think Christmas we do it too, but Father's Day, you know, we carry all kinds of jerkies.
Right.
Elk, buffalo.
Kangaroo.
Well, that's it. I don't carry that stuff all year.
Nope.
So for Father's Day, we've brought in kangaroo, pheasant, and I got a new one. Wild boar. Wild boar jerky. Okay. So I did order the alligator, but it turned out it was out. The company was out of the alligator. We didn't get the alligator in, but the wild boar looks really good because it looks like strips. It looks like big, thick strips of bacon. I mean, wild boar. It is technically kind of bacon.
And it's there right now?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be off
Wild
work
boar.
tomorrow. Guess where I'm going?
You need to wait and let somebody buy that for you for Father's Day.
I'll wait 2 minutes.
Oh, wait.
Hey,
So-
look, you can have the wild boar and the other stuff, but if I see kangaroo, I'm just saying.
Oh, and Jessica's got this really, really cute idea that she came up with. She comes up with the really cute ideas.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, I don't have that same skill set. Anyway,
You are the labor.
yeah, I'm the labor. So,
See, again, that's why you need the energy.
so she's made up a bunch of little bow ties. She has them on a big chart. So I think this is going to be the whole week before Father's Day. If she's listening, she'll correct me if I'm wrong. So
That's not what I said.
So the week before Father's Day, you go in to buy your father a gift, right? Whether it be jerky, chocolates, or whatever, oils, vinegars, it don't matter. Whatever you go in there to buy, you pick a bow tie, and on the back of the bow tie there will be different discounts.
Oh, nice.
I think it's going to be like 5, 10, 20% off. So you get lucky, you get more, you know. You'll get something. If you grab a bow tie, you'll get something.
Always a good thing.
Yeah. So it's going to be fun little idea that she came up with.
But I'm just curious, does any other the veteran-owned business got anything special going on for Father's Day? Any specials? If you do, leave them in the comments.
And we will promote it.
We will promote it.
Wow. Just like we're promoting our
We'll promote
businesses.
it. We'll tag your business. We'll go ahead and promote that. So hopefully you go ahead and share it onto your stuff, and then you go ahead and promote it. I'm just saying, let's go ahead and get that social network running.
That's right. That's what it's about.
Yes, it is.
That's why we're here. We're here for you.
It's a new era. They're not going to go ahead and look in the newspaper for your stuff because it's going to take forever to get that print in print. You got to go ahead and get it typed up and posted.
And for some of us, Father's Day is a 3-day weekend because Father's Day is on the 18th. Monday that's a Sunday. Monday is the 19th. Juneteenth. And for some of us, not everybody, that's a national holiday and we get it off. So it's a nice weekend. You got a 3-day weekend if you're lucky enough to get June 19th off. But I do. Do you get it off?
Yes.
Oh, see? There's 2 of us. All right. And so, you know what? They need to keep creating more holidays.
Yeah.
I think the more holidays, the better.
Political soapbox off.
I want more holidays. So let's keep, create more holidays.
What do you think, Travis? What other holiday should we have? I really want to hear your answer.
You know what? I was filming in Greece for the history show, right? There was a chocolate shop there.
He's not off that day.
Okay. Oh, sorry, Travis. So there was a chocolate shop, and everybody on the island of Crete spoke English. So I stopped in, and the lady was super nice. I told her we owned a chocolate shop back in the United States, and We talked, and she gave me some samples. And I talked about how important the holidays were for this kind of business. She said in Greece, they have a holiday, at least one holiday every month. Every month, at least one, sometimes 2 holidays in a month. She said a lot of them have to do with different religious things and saint days and this and. But I was like, that's what we need. We need at least one minimum, if not 2 holidays every month.
We need more holidays.
There's another promotion there. More holidays.
All right, just for fun, I want to go ahead and point this out again. Behind Rob is an Air Force jersey, so we got the Air Force covered. We got the Marine Corps covered with that nice little placard up over there.
Yeah.
We got the Army covered with this Army flag right over here. We have the Navy covered with this old school Navy uniform. So what are we missing? Oh, and we also got another Marine
Main shirt down there.
Marine t-shirt. Yeah, t-shirt. Submarine service. American Legion Post Riders. They got that in there. So what are we missing? We're missing Coast Guard.
Coast Guard and Space Force.
And Space Force. So if anybody's got anything from Coast Guard and Space Force, do not track me down and find me and say, hey, why ain't them stuff over there? Or, hey, why you got that old school Navy over there? Why can't you guys upgrade that? I can't even tell. Donations are greatly appreciated for this live broadcast. That's Sue soapboxes.
First name only. First name Ryan. First name only. Somebody that I work with named Ryan, who is a Navy veteran and owns a business. Hope to have him on the show in the near future. So yeah, you got some old Navy gear you want to maybe donate and put up on the back wall.
It doesn't have to be a uniform. It could be anything Navy. Anything Navy,
Well, not anything. You can't bring in a ship in here.
If you bring in a ship, we'll be more than happy to help you with that. I kind of want to see it.
Okay.
Ryan Seacrest.
No, it's not Ryan Seacrest.
How about no?
I'm not saying the last name, but no, it's Ryan Seacrest. That's funny. Travis, you're funny.
He'll be playing American Top 40 later, if that'll make you feel better.
Nope.
Did Ryan Seacrest take that? I think he did. I don't know. I don't listen to radio. I listen to satellite radio. If it's not 80s, 90s, or 2000, turbo.
Now, you have to admit, if we had a veteran from Space Force, that would be, well, first of all,
I so wish for that.
That would be something else. I like, okay, we got to talk about, but it hasn't been around long enough to have veterans, has it?
If you bring in the Arizona, you not only will it be a little damp, but again, I kind of want to see it. What was it?
Has the Space Force been around long enough to actually have a veteran of the Space Force?
If they had people go in there from the previous from the other forces, just so they could do maybe a couple of years or whatever.
Oh yeah. Oh, and then
I think there was an
transition.
I think there was a transition from Air Force. I know some Army did.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good point. They could
bring Kirk in.
They could have transitioned to help get it up and running, and then they retire, and they're a veteran of the Space Force.
Somebody's got to have something.
Yeah.
Especially when people come to me going, "Oh my God, why do you have that stuff on there? You guys aren't representing. You guys, this is a volunteer establishment. Everybody can go ahead and volunteer a little something."
Yeah.
Except
for Schwinn and
Except for Schwinn and Ketones Kevin.
Yeah.
And yeah, I know. I was like, those two could be Space Force because of the air in between there. Yeah, blah, blah, blah.
That was clever.
A Space Force door gunner from the shuttles.
Yeah.
Yes, off the Millennium Falcon.
Yes.
Han Solo, Luke Skywalker. That's old school.
Yeah. We need a Space Force guy. Or lady. That don't matter. So, here we are.
So, we covered Father's Day. So, what's next?
Father's Day and then 4th of July.
Well, no, not 4th of July. Now we said it. Now it's your birthday.
Oh, we were going to forget about that.
No, we're not going to forget about that.
No, we are.
No, we're not going to forget about that.
I shouldn't have even brought it up.
No. And it's going to be on a Thursday? Oh, we're going to have a special day for that. All right, guys, if everybody wants to celebrate Rob's birthday on the 29th Thursday, by all means, come on into Warrior Healing. Whoa.
I just put this in my mouth. Yeah,
Come on into Warrior Healing Center and bring something that smells better than that.
I just put that in my mouth. Well, the foot that goes in there.
Right. It's too late now, my man.
Oh, why did I do that? That was a big
Spankings will be
mistake.
televised.
Oh, okay. Whoa.
And the pinch to grow an inch.
Yeah, that's true. We used to get spankings at kids' birthday, didn't we? Like, I totally forgot about that. Because we don't do it anymore. Yeah, that was a big thing.
It's frowned upon.
Yeah, that was a big thing when I was a kid. Your birthday, you got to, whatever age.
We always looked for the 16-year-olds like, oh, you're going to get your ass whipped.
yeah. You know, when you're 9 years old, you got 9 spankings. When you're 12, you got 12.
Travis will come in and will sing Happy Birthday, Mr. President to Rob in his best puppet voice.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Mr. President.
And then when you turned 18, you didn't get spankings anymore.
Hell no, you got out the house and got a job.
Yeah.
You got to pay for your birthday, my man.
No more spankings at 18.
But now, 30, 40-year-olds living in the house. But I'm not allowed to talk about that.
Yeah.
But you can pay rent. Seriously, I'm not playing.
I'll tell you what, a lot of people are having to move because of the... People are moving back in with family because the rents are ridiculous.
Well, yeah, it's outrageous.
It's outrageous.
I was in... where was I? I was in Phoenix. Like, after Scottsdale, we went to Phoenix, and we just got done going to Karate Mart because we picked up a couple items.
Yeah.
We like to practice, so we got the pads. That's another story.
Yeah.
I'll take video. Anyway, we're going there, and we're heading towards downtown Phoenix because we were going to check out Phoenix Fan Fusion just because she likes weapons. There were no weapons. They used to have weapons. You had to box them up and not open them while you were there. But on the way there, this was like not the best part of town, but because they had these little apartment complexes and they looked better than some of the other places, they had on the side going, monthly rent $2,400.
Are you serious?
Yes.
And not
not a standalone house, not a 2-story house. It's like at best I'll say maybe condominiums, 4-plex.
Wow, $2,400 a month, and it's not like in some exclusive neighborhood in Scottsdale.
It's like coming off one of the major roads.
Yeah, it's not where Stevie Nicks lives in Paradise Valley.
Damn sure it wasn't Scottsdale.
Yeah.
It wasn't old Scottsdale, old money.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm like, I had to look again. I'm like, where are we? Where are we? No.
So much for I know a lot of people. I'm gonna get people mad at me tonight. I already got some. I'm sure I got a bunch of drivers mad at me, right?
I don't give a shit.
Now I'm gonna get a bunch of other people mad at me.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, it's out of control. I mean, the whole idea of rent, traditionally for the last umpteen decades, was to give people a start in life.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't cost that much. It wasn't wonderful. It's nice to have a home, not a little tiny apartment, but it gave you a start. Young couples, single people, leave home, they rent. They're not making a lot of money yet, but they can afford to live and put some money aside. And you put money aside and save it up for a home one day.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't do it in a year. You're like, okay, if I'm frugal, I'm going to have a down payment for a home. That was the whole idea of rent. Now, at that rate, you ain't going to save a dime. You're not going to be able to put money aside for a home one day. You say, well, you can just buy your own home. No, they can't buy their own home.
Can't do that. They haven't built up anything.
They haven't got the credit. They haven't got the savings. They don't have the down payment. And they're not going to get it because they're sunk under, the old rule was that a long time ago they had a banker's rule. It was called the banker's rule. And that banker's rule was that your rent or your mortgage should only be 10% of your income.
Yeah, that's
that
out
goes.
the window.
That,
that's out the window.
But that was literally that was true in my father's day. My dad's house payment was 10% of his income, and he was in the Army. He wasn't a rich man.
No.
Okay?
No.
10%.
No, nothing about it. Yeah.
His
no.
house payment was $120 a month.
That's good because you're trying to build up.
And he made about $1,000 a month back then.
Now you got these unbelievable.
So on that route for $2,400, if you go with the banker's rule, you better be making $24,000 a month.
Yeah.
I don't think it.
Not in that area.
Not in that.
Not in that area.
So something's gone wrong with this whole. It's ridiculous. These young, and I'm not. My house payment's reasonable. I'm talking about young people. I'm not gonna mention names, but again, there was a young lady that I know works up in Phoenix, at one of the chocolate shops that I go to pick up chocolates, and she told me her and her husband, and they have kids, recently moved in to his parents' house, I think it was, partially because they're getting old and they need help.
Yeah.
But she said the rent has gone so high in Phoenix.
Yep.
They keep raising it, and she goes, and their income doesn't keep going up. You know, their income's pretty much the same. She goes, our rent has literally doubled over the last few years.
Cost of living goes up, but you ain't got nothing to balance it.
Yeah.
That's why you got people out there got 2-3 jobs, trying to do a side job, anything of that nature, just so they can make ends meet.
I'm not going to make any radical suggestions, but you young people, you need to stand up and do something about this, because it's your life. It's your life, your future. Me and him, well, he's got more time than I do. He still has a bit of a future. I'm on the way downhill, you know? I'm like, okay, I'm just cruising. I'm in that mode where I just want to relax, you know? But personally, if I was a young person today, I think I'd start some kind of protest about this whole rent thing, because it's ridiculous. I don't care if you're a capitalist or what, or if you're a socialist or capitalist or whatever you believe in, it's out of control.
I know nobody's going to want to hear this, but again, I don't care.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm Gen X. How's it going? When we wanted to take over the world, we wanted it and we took it. And then we went ahead and molded what we wanted. In other words, if we saw something, we want it. We didn't care what other people thought. We would fight to get it.
Yeah.
And then we go ahead and make our thing of it. Some of the other generations, I'm not saying all of the generations, but some of y'all are so laid back. But, you know, you just got to go out there. I mean, I knew I wasn't going this way, so I'll go ahead and tack this way. When I attacked this way, then I knew I'd be able to go ahead and plan that future out, and that's what I did. So I'm, retired military, and go ahead doing pretty good where I'm at right now, so I'm going to get future of that, get some other of that. I'm going to have stuff coming in. I'm going to be good.
Yeah.
And a lot of the people I know went the same route. And that's because we fought for it. We fought tooth and freaking nail for it. One way, like he says, you gotta do something about that, because there's some people out there that are gonna take so much advantage of you.
Oh yeah, they are. That's what they're doing. They're buying up. Well, they talked about it even a couple of years ago. Well, there's big investment companies that were buying up real estate across the country, making the housing prices go up. And what happens is you end up with almost a monopoly.
Yeah.
Where you have a lot of these apartment buildings and even homes that are owned by large finance companies, and they bought them cheap, and they're like, hey, now that we own like most of the apartments in this entire area, we can jack up the prices, way above what they're worth. And that's what's happened. They've jacked up the prices way above what they're worth. And it's a shame. The young people, you're going to suffer until you decide to join together and say, okay, we got to figure out a plan of how to change this, because it's a shame. It really is. Anyway, wow. How many soapboxes have we been on tonight? A bunch of them. And that
was coming off his birthday.
Yeah. I mean, last week it was all silly.
It was all silly because me and Travis really ran this.
Oh yeah, they forced me to be. They forced it.
Guys, I'm gonna end the show early. The hell you are not.
I was like, okay, I'm out of here. No, you're not. You're not going nowhere.
We got another 55 minutes with you, my man. All right. Now we're at Stand Up for Freedom Street Fair that is going on the... I want to say the first... Well, it's definitely the second. It's definitely the second. I know some people could talk about it better. I'm just going off what I read so far. I know that they're...
Travis, his last show was great. Thank you, Travis. Thank you.
They are going to be doing a silent auction for the Stand Up for Freedom, and I know one of the people who is planning on doing a silent auction. We put out a note saying, "Hey, if you're gonna add items to the silent auction, I mean, yeah, people will come over there and look, but maybe people would like to know a little bit in advance of what's going to be out there. I mean, you're going to have people who haven't paid attention to this. They're still going to go out there, but some people are here like, well, you know, what's going to go on?
You know, what exactly is a silent auction?
It's a silent auction. Normally, you just show up to a place. You see all the items are out there on a table or whatever. You go ahead and place a bid, and then walk away from it. And then after times, they gather up everything. Some of you can write it down, or some you could submit a bid for it, or however they do it. And then when that, like, say it ends at 1:30, then 1:30 comes around, they collect everything, and then whoever had like the highest bid wins.
Okay. Do they have like a sheet of paper? I've seen
some have a sheet of paper. Some I've seen do like a box where you put in the paper with the price you've written in.
Okay, so that would
name
be,
with the price.
That would be more secret.
Yeah. Right.
The sheet of paper.
You could be over there, and some over would be blue balcony, or not blue balcony, but like jacking or whatever, just coming in there. Oh, okay, I got that. Or just wait till they leave, going, oh, let me get that in real quick.
Yeah. I like this.
It's
secret
like
one
it's
better.
like an eBay bidding thing. If you will.
I like the secret idea better because I've seen it where they have the sheets.
Travis is going to be donating what is that?
A little furry friend. Oh, that's worth right there going to it.
I'm gonna donate a 5-pack of ketones.
That's worth it right there.
Yoga Plus Studio is going to donate. Probably gonna have to. They should. I think they did reach out. They're gonna reach out to them, and Yoga Plus Studio is planning to donate a yoga package gift card. I heard Chosun Martial Arts may be donating something. Laird Schrock. I'm sorry if I butchered your name. He is going to donate something. He is going to donate, because I'm not on my pictures right now, because somebody said, you should be in front of the camera.
Oh. Okay. Whoa, wow.
Yeah.
Very nice.
And see, let me get back to
But
it.
I was going to tell you why I don't like the sheet of paper idea.
Because people can see it.
Well, yeah, and what I've seen it where
A Medal of Honor signed card for the auction.
Wow.
That's what that was.
I've seen it where people write down, let's say somebody wrote down, $25.
Mm-hmm.
And then somebody comes right underneath them and does $25.20. And you're like, really?
I think that
Really?
I know some of the ones that we've done at work for silent auctions for like fun functions, or like somebody like if you like to donate something so that it could be raffled off.
Right.
For like funding for like get together shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's right, I can cuss. What's up?
That's right. Yeah.
Do we have a guest here? No.
It's only G.
But
G rating.
they put it in there.
cussing.
They're like going increments of $1 or increments of $5.
Okay.
So I mean that rule would have to be stated up front. I mean, yeah,
So you're not doing that penny.
25 and 1.
Right. I've seen. Yeah.
This is my share.
Yeah. I won.
I
outbid
won
by
it with a penny.
penny. Okay. All
You're
right.
so petty.
Yeah, you are petty. Man, you couldn't do another $1 at least. Yeah.
I know.
So that's on what date?
I know that people are going to have vendors are going to have tents out there on the 2nd of July.
Okay.
And I think the Glow Ride is going that day as well.
See, what day is the July 4th on? It's not on
Tuesday.
A weekend. It's on a Tuesday.
Yeah.
So they're having the big events on this weekend.
They're going to have it on the weekend
the 4th.
because the 4th of July they're going to be doing stuff over at Veterans Park and other places.
Right. Yeah. Okay. That's a 4-day weekend, I think.
Maybe.
Not for everybody.
Not for everybody. I think you're gonna have to go to work on a Monday and be off on the. It depends how. It depends.
I'm taking Monday off.
I don't know. I didn't really pay attention to that one. I was like going, well, I know I'm not gonna be around.
I think I'm going to take. Oh, where are you going to be?
I'll be here, but I'm not gonna be around work.
Oh, okay. Okay. You're going to be chilling. Yeah.
That's right.
That's right. Yeah. Why's he got my sunglasses on his head? Dude, Schwen. Come on. Schwen. What's going on?
I think you're
with
gonna.
my son?
I
Look
think
at
you're.
this.
I think you're taking my place now.
Look, he's got my sunglasses on his head. What the hell's going on
Oh,
with
these
you?
were made perfect. I was taller than you. So that's actually he's taller than me. But
I got your sunglasses because my future's so bright I had to wear shades.
who sang that song? Who sang that song?
Oh, really?
The future's so bright, I gotta wear shades. Who did that?
He did.
Travis, who sings that song? I know you know. My future's so bright, I gotta wear shades.
That's original. I made it up myself.
Yeah, okay.
No, yeah. No,
You was around when it was created, don't lie.
I wasn't even born yet. Travis is my
You ain't got to lie, Craig. You ain't got to lie.
Yeah.
Huey Lewis. Ah.
Okay. All right.
Okay, we were both.
Hey, Kevin.
Yo.
I think our creator is on the line, making comments.
Mm-hmm.
He's the great creator.
I like the ties. I like the tie. Love a tie.
I think I bow to the creator. Bow to the creator.
Not too much though.
Dude, you're not wearing the sunglasses right. They're not even over your eyes.
He's got to have ears.
Give me the sunglasses. Oh man, dude. He's upset now. I took his sunglasses away. What's the matter?
Always judging.
Always judging. All right, back here. All right. Yeah. Give me my sunglasses back. Oh, he's off camera there. All right. Yeah. There you go. Oh, he just sucked down. Okay. Oh, no, you can't cover up your face.
Much better.
Yeah. That's true. We could use it. Like,
That's what I'm saying. Like going, you know what? We're done.
if we,
We're done.
or if we say something really embarrassing, or if you embarrass me, I'll be like, oh, okay.
I didn't say it, but
Yeah.
what are the figureheads over at Warrior Healing Center going to do to me? I ain't a worker. I'm a volunteer. I didn't say that. That was him. That was Kevin.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't say that. Yeah.
Oh, look at you! Like, that wasn't me. That wasn't me. I loved it. Really?
So.
If you listen real closely, you will hear the forbidden bird, the Kissimus assimus. Oh, no, it's.
Wow.
But there's a lot of things going on. Then, of course, there's a lot more things going on. We'd love to talk about what other veteran-owned businesses are doing around this time frame in the month of June. But in order to do that, you gotta send it to us.
Yeah.
I know I made that post. If you don't want to come on the show, or you don't get a chance to come on the show, but you really want to put something out, let us know. We'll put that out too. We're here for you.
You gotta
Help me help you.
And even if you don't own a business, there's still plenty of things here. You know, they got
Double your paychecks. Since we work for free, then I could guess we get work for free times 2.
Ooh, that's a big raise.
Oh, can I put him where I work right now? I mean, he'd probably do the same amount of work. I mean, that's.
You know, they got a big garden back here too.
Mm-hmm.
A vegetable garden.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So there's a lot of stuff going on. Warrior Healing Center doing a big vegetable garden.
You know they're going to be putting back there eventually? They're going to be building things back there eventually.
I heard it's going to be.
It's
pretty
going to be
cool.
quite the scene to go out there and relax.
Yeah.
Like tranquility, peace. And
You even got a back
Stuff
gate.
like that.
You have a back gate access straight to docks too.
Mm-hmm.
So pretty cool.
He's got a security clearance now. He works with me. He's like Renegade. Yeah, that's right. Who remembers that show? What's up?
Schwen failed his clearance interview.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
It was,
Why? How?
it was all those past days of Viking activity of, pillage and plunder.
So when it said date back to the last 10 years, you just went,
It's like, I just, a little pillage and plunder never hurt anybody, and they said, nope, we can't have that. And it's like, come on, Kevin, tell me you didn't pillage and plunder sometime in your life.
It wasn't a building that pillaged and plundered, you know what I'm saying?
and Woodstock.
Okay. Yep. Yeah. That cost him his clearance. You're gonna go do that Viking thing, So not gonna work. But anyway, so gardens. Oh, my garden. Oh man, I had such a
Tell
struggle.
us about your garden this time.
So I garden every year. I got about a 40 foot area, right?
Mm-hmm.
Raised gardens lined with wire to keep the gophers out. I had a nice little fence to keep the javelinas out. And I'm like, okay, I got new dirt last year. I was all ready for this season. And we had family. It was when Ruby's had her graduation and family was here. I went out to water in the morning. Devastation. A damn deer. And I mean, he just came in and zucchini gone, yellow squash chewed up, cucumber.
Damn.
I mean, lettuce. He just like had a buffet. A buffet.
How did he not get popped?
So I didn't see him. He comes in. So I now have a 7 foot. I got to thank the young kid.
Make him work for it.
A young kid at Tractor Supply was so helpful. He had the same problem. He says, don't put up a 4 foot, 5 foot fence. They'll just jump over it.
Yeah.
You got to go at least 7 feet, at least. So, and he told me
That's
about the
what I'm talking
screen.
about.
So I went 7 feet with the screening all the way around. So but then I had a gate and I got to get in, right? So I had the gate and then I had the screening up above, but I left a gap about like this between the gate and he got in.
Oh man.
So now it's completely sealed off. I have to crawl on my hands and knees under the screen to get in myself. But so far it's worked. It's so very traumatic. It was very traumatic for me. And the worst part is I took 5 days off for Ruby's graduation. It was the holiday that Monday, so I had a 5-day weekend. I spent all my time building that fence. Yeah, I spent pretty much, I did spend time with family too. But I spent a lot of the time out there.
Spent a lot of time thinking about that damn deer.
Yep. Yeah. I was gonna have venison is what I was planning on doing. I don't know what the law is I don't know if you can shoot deer on your own property if they're eating your garden.
Well, if it's within city, I don't think you could let off a firearm whatsoever.
Yeah.
But you're out, but outside?
I am in a homeowners association.
Oh, well, there you go.
A 270 round does make a little bit of noise.
You might make a couple friends that day.
Yeah, I don't know if that'd go over real good. Now, if if I didn't use the 270 and just attacked him with a shovel.
Bow and arrow.
Bow and arrow, good idea. I have a bow and arrow.
There you go.
Very quiet. Very quiet. And you would come and gut it and clean it for me, right?
That's right.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. He said that too energetic. And he's like, yeah, I'm good. Yeah. No. But fortunately, no deer in their garden back
See, you
here.
could have had fresh deer jerky.
Yes. We do.
Homemade.
Well, we don't have. Well, do we have it? Okay, it is a business. We get it from Ohio, but they're a small company. I think we can call it homemade. What we have.
I guess so. Yeah.
It ain't the stuff you're gonna buy in the grocery store.
No.
I can tell you that.
No.
You ain't gonna get that in the grocery store.
Not this day.
Not that kind of jerky.
No.
Father's Day. Bucket list. If your father has a bucket list, says, I've always wanted to try kangaroo. Now's your opportunity. I've always wanted to try a wild boar.
No,
Or pheasant.
No, really, Dad needs a 7 tie. No, he doesn't. Pheasant.
No.
Kangaroo.
Don't buy them.
Wow, boar.
No new ties. No, fathers don't want new ties.
No.
No new ties. Not for Father's Day.
No.
That's how. Yeah, that's.
We'll get them socks. We can get our own socks.
Yeah.
We can get our own underwear. Chances are you get the wrong ones.
I will admit I do
We
like.
get the wrong
I like getting big, thick, fuzzy socks for Christmas.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
But in Arizona, they're only great for a couple days.
That's well, maybe a month or two. Maybe.
Still.
Yeah, but it's keep your feet warm. Can't get your shoes on.
I mean,
though.
unless you plan on like going, yeah, we're going to the canyon again. Okay, I understand.
Yeah.
But
You're gonna go for a hike.
Mhm.
You want good socks.
oh yeah,
Yeah, and good shoes.
you don't want to
Good
go
boots.
for.
Boots.
You could go for a hike for now, but just remember, there's a lot of special friends out there.
Yeah, those kind.
Yeah,
Yeah, I get those in my yard too.
I'm not a fan.
No,
I'm not a fan.
they're easy to kill with a shovel.
But still,
Yeah,
there'd be a chances you might not get that. You might get
they're not all poisonous though. We don't kill the
I don't want to kill any of them, but some of them really don't need make their residence in my residence. Pay
Right.
rent.
Right.
If a snake pays rent, you can stay in my house.
Yeah.
I already got one snake there.
Yeah. You know the snake story.
Which snake story?
I'm gonna tell you the snake story.
Ooh,
Yeah,
see how
we
we
have
stretch
time.
it?
Yeah. So there was this lady,
Mhm.
and she had this nice little cottage up in the woods, and a beautiful garden like mine, with vegetables and growing her own vegetables and flowers. And there was this poisonous snake that was in her garden, but it didn't bother her, So she was like, kept her distance, but then it kept it. So she didn't worry about it. But then winter came, and it got super, super cold. And one evening she went out it was morning, I'm sorry, I'll get the story right. She went out in the morning to go get firewood, and there was the snake frozen, almost dead, frozen to death on her doorstep.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, oh, this is terrible, poor thing's gonna die. So she took the snake in the house and warmed it up. The snake thanked her. She said, I was gonna die out there, it's so cold this winter. She says, you know what, why don't you stay in the house with me until the spring, and then you can go back outside. And he goes, well, that would be great, thank you so much. And they got to be friends, and then one night she had the snake in her lap, and they were just, relaxing, and the snake all of a sudden reached up and bit her right in the breast. She threw him, what'd you do? I'm gonna die now, you're poisonous.
So I'm a snake.
And he said, you knew what I was when you took me in. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You knew what I was when you took me in. There you go. A little lesson for all you young ladies out there. Don't bring a snake in the house. Yeah. If you know what he is. Before you took him in. Anyway.
That's right.
That's right. I like that story.
No, I like it. I
That's
like
right.
it. I like it. It's true. It's true.
Snake story. All right.
All right, it's a couple minutes before 6. Travis didn't do his job. We might have to end it early. What? Oh, there he goes.
Enjoy Fable is a new show.
Oh.
Oh, okay. All right. So, let's quick reminders in our last few minutes. Tuesday, this coming Tuesday, the second Tuesday of every month. So this one's coming up. Warrior Healing Center, Veteran-Owned Business Network. Be here. We're going to schedule
5:30.
people. Yeah, we're going to schedule people for this show.
We're going to be talking about
month.
this show. We're going to be talking about what the veteran-owned business community is doing, what each of them are doing. I know there's going to be one talking about some events coming up in the future.
That's right.
One in the future and one in the very near future.
And we're an organization where nobody's in charge. We're just we're a network.
It's one big nucleus.
You show up and you got an idea and you say, let's do this. We'll be like, hey, sounds good. Let's do it.
If anybody tries to take charge like that, we treat them like Caesar. The Eyes of March!
Oh, my goodness. Now you just scared them all away. No.
The ketones guy is crazy.
Yeah. Well, we know that. I mean, we've always known that. Just look at the eyes. See, yeah, that's all you gotta do is look at the eyes.
It's like AOC.
Yeah. Ooh.
I said it. What? What are you gonna do?
You did. So that's
number 4.
Tuesday. And then we got Father's Day coming up. Support Father's Day. Get out and buy your dad at a local veteran-owned business. It doesn't have to be Ruby's. It doesn't have to be Ketones.
It could be anything.
Yeah.
Just go check out the businesses. Check it out.
Take them
Dad
out to
will like
dinner. Take them out to dinner at one of the great food options that are owned by veterans. How many do we have?
I
Quite
mean,
a few.
there's quite a few.
Yeah.
There's some. You've seen all the food trucks. Some of them have turned brick and mortar.
Yes, and I think almost every food truck I know of is owned by a veteran.
Yeah, I know.
Am I right?
Yeah, I think so.
I think most of them. So lots of options of what you can do for your father or your husband or whatever. Because if he's a father, if you have a husband, he's not a father. Does he get it treated like no? Well, yeah, no. He don't.
You can either take care of your father or you can take care of your daddy. It depends how you look at him.
Okay.
Or your papi. I'm just saying.
Okay. All right.
That went south.
I knew that. I should have seen that one coming from Eric.
It's like he
Yeah.
laughed at the wrong time. Oh, this son of a bitch thought something.
Yeah. You're not a father, but you're somebody's daddy.
Hey.
Okay. All right. So I think
And no. And then there's the 4th of July stuff. Remember, that's coming up soon. Pay attention to Warrior Healing Center Facebook page. There's going to be more announcements coming down, I assure you, as well as check out Doc's Watering Hole. They're going to be listing something for that.
They got something going on here all the time.
Joshua from I can't believe I forgot.
Yeah.
Joshua from the real estate.
Has he got something going on?
He's also talking about it. Joshua Mayer from Haymore Realty. He's been talking a lot about the stand up for free for.
Okay.
So there'll be a lot more of that coming up. And of course, we're going to have a guest next week.
We are.
I would love to tell you who it is, but
Half the time we're not. Well, even if we do have a guest lined up, we don't want to say anything because sometimes things happen.
we're almost there.
Yeah.
Damn it!
Damn it. So we'll have a guest again.
We will
someday.
have a guest.
Someday we will have a guest.
Over the
Someday.
rainbow. Okay, we lost for a second.
Yeah.
That was for Space Force.
Yeah. So
And of course, least I forget, tune in on Thursday the 29th when it's the big guy's birthday. We're going to have special guests. There might be face painting for the kids. We never know.
yeah. Okay. Now I'm behind. All right. Oh, I got to put him back.
That's right.
He's going back on the shelf. He's going back on the shelf. There
All
we
right.
go.
And not only is he going back on the shelf, we're going on the shelf for this week. We are done. That's Rob. I'm Eric. We're here for Thursday at 5, veteran-owned business Coachy Spotlight, brought to you right here in the Rising Eagle Studios at Warrior Healing Center.
With Kevin and
Ketones
Schwen.
Kevin. Yeah, how are you not going to remember your puppet's name? You named him.
I know Schwen.
I mean, you got Ketones Kevin all day long.
Okay.
Schwinn. I think bike.
Okay.
You say Schwinn, but I'm thinking Schwinn.
Schwen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fork beard. Okay. All right.
You know, I kind of got that going on. You think I could start on the next one?
The fork beard?
No, that one, whatever that one, Ice Age or what's that one they had on HBO? The Vikings or whatever. I don't know.
Oh, the Vikings. Well, it was called the Vikings.
Oh.
That's what it was. Yeah, you got the hair for it.
I know, huh?
Yeah, I do too if I let it down.
He does. He does. He really does.
Yeah, if I let it down, I got the hair. Okay.
All right.
Next week, see ya. Or some of you will see you on Tuesday.
Kevin and Schvinn. Next week, it'll be the Kevin and Schvinn show.
Oh, there you go.
I can't say Schvinn show twice. The Kevin and Schvinn show.
That actually has a ring to it.
Say that 5 times fast.
Has a better ring than Robert and Eric, to be honest.
Rob and Eric.
Robert and Eric. Well, I go by Robert.
You know what? When next week's guests show up, we'll ask them. That means you got a show. You're on the hook.
The Kevin and Schwen show.
The Kevin und Schvinn show.
Yeah. Sponsor.
Ice Pirates. Ooh, theme. No, we'll talk about that later. See, now we're going to go on a tangent and we got to go. So until
It's
then.
time. It's time.
Yeah, because we got to go.
We got to go. See ya. Drive safe.